Assalamu alaikum everyone. I hope you all are fine. I'm your teacher Hina Amreen, and today after completing past perfect tense we are starting the topic future perfect tense. In this lesson we will learn about the structure of future perfect tense and the use, and we will make some sentences at the end of this lesson. Let's see the formation of future perfect tense. The future perfect is composed of two elements: the simple future of the verb to have or will have, plus the past participle of the main verb. You can see here there are some subjects, helping verb and past participle form of the main verb. He singular will have plus third form of the verb finished. He will have finished, or I will have finished. What is the function of future perfect tense? The future perfect tense refers to a completed action in the future. When we use this tense, we are projecting ourselves forward into the future and looking back at an action that will be completed sometime later than now. It is most often used with a time expression. You can see examples here. I will have been here for 6 months on June 23rd, and June 23rd for 6 months is time expression. By the time you read this, I will have left. You will have finished your report by this time next week. Won't they have arrived by 5? Will you have eaten when I pick you up? So these are the examples of future perfect tense. Let's see the formula of future perfect tense. The formula for future perfect tense is pretty simple. We use will have plus past participle form in this tense. It doesn't matter if the subject of your sentence is singular or plural. The formula does not change. For example, if you are using singular subject or the plural subject like we or they, so the formula will not be changed. You can see here affirmative sentence formula: subject plus will plus have plus past participle form plus object or time expression. Example: he will have done it by this evening. In the negative sentence we use the formula subject plus will plus not plus have plus past participle plus time expression or object. You can see the example again. He will not have done it by this evening. And interrogative form we use will in the start of the sentence, then subject plus have plus past participle form plus object or time expression, and at the end question mark. Will he have done it by this evening? Question mark. In this tense, time expression is very important. So the formula is future perfect tense will have plus past participle form. For example, when you get this message, I will have left for Melbourne. When do we use future perfect tense? We use this tense for the completion before a specified time in the future. For example, by the end of this week, she will have completed her assignment. We can use this tense in duration in the future. For example, he will have worked in Japan for exactly 30 years by 2020. We can use this tense for certainty about the near past. For example, they will have arrived at the hotel by now. The future perfect tense is used with the time expressions. For example, before, till, until, by the time, by then, etc. Note: till and until are mostly used in the negative sentences. Let's see some examples here. She will have finished the report by tomorrow. Here we have used the time expression by. She won't have completed the report till 6 o'clock or until 6 o'clock. Here till and until indicating that this is negative statement. Future perfect tense can be used to talk about something that will finish before a specific time in the future, often used with the preposition by, meaning at the latest. Here is an example. I will have paid all my debts by the end of the month. Now here you can see the bar is showing the use of future tense. Now the person is talking and he will pay at the end of the month. So it is a future action. Let's learn how to make the future perfect negative. Making a negative future perfect construction is easy. Just insert not between will and have. For example, we will not have eaten breakfast before we get to the airport tomorrow morning. They will not have finished decorating the float before the parade. You can also use the contraction won't in the place of will not. They won't have finished decorating the float before the parade. Let's learn how to ask a question in future perfect tense. The formula for asking a question in the future perfect tense is will in the start of the sentence plus subject plus have plus past participle form, and at the end time expression and the rest part of the sentence. For example, will you have eaten lunch already when we arrive? Question mark. Will they have finished decorating the float before the parade? Let's read here some sentences using future perfect tense in positive, negative, and interrogative forms. In the positive sentences, we can use the formula as by next week we will have earned lots of money. I will have prepared breakfast by the time the children wake up. The rain will have stopped by tomorrow. In the negative sentence, we can use the structure as he will not have received enough score by this summer. They will not have been married by the next year. The rain will not have stopped by tomorrow. And in the interrogative forms, we can use the structure as will he have finished his work by 5 o'clock? Will they have sent an email until tomorrow? Will people's lives have changed by 10 years? Here is a practice exercise for you. Change the verb into the correct form. You are going to read the sentences and you are going to choose the correct form of the verb which we can use in future perfect tense. Let's read the sentences first. By this time tomorrow, I dash the work. In the parentheses, the verb finish is given. By 8 o'clock, the kids dash fall asleep. By tomorrow morning, he dash sleep wonderfully. By next year, she dash her promotion. Robin dash sells his car by next Sunday. Morgan dash clean the entire house by lunch. We dash dance a few dances before midnight. At this time tomorrow morning, they dash begin working. Now let's see how can we change these sentences into future perfect tense. For completing these sentences, we need to recall that in future perfect tense, we use helping verb will have and the past participle form. So according to the structure, the first sentence will be by this time tomorrow, I will have finished the project. By 8 o'clock, the kids will have fallen asleep. By tomorrow morning, he dash sleep wonderfully. So the answer is will have slept. By next year, she will have received her promotion. Robin will have sold his car by next Sunday. Morgan will have cleaned the entire house by lunch. We will have danced a few dances before midnight. At this time, tomorrow morning, they will have begun working. We can notice here we have filled up the gaps. We're using will have plus past participle form of the verbs given in the parenthesis. I am sure students this activity will help you to understand future perfect tense. Inshallah, see you in the next lesson. Take care all of you. Have a nice time. Allah Hafiz.